Well, just in time for Halloween, we talk about one of the spookiest films to ever be created. The 2016 horror flick L.A. Land. A scary tale about the terrifying realities of being an artist. By far, the greatest film to ever win Best Picture for 5 minutes. A story about a boy, a girl, and the characters that surround their life, even though we don't really go into them at all. Anyways, this movie was requested by Chris over on Patreon, so if you want to be like him, you can go and support me there. You can ask for similar requests. You can request me to review any movie I haven't yet. So, thanks, Chris.
I saw the first trailer for La La Land pretty early on, and I have to be honest, it made the film very unappealing to me. It just seems so basic and less than extraordinary, but the director, Damien Chazelle, sparked my interest after his excellent film, Whiplash. Also, being a musical is enough for me to see any movie, so there I went to the theater to experience the movie that was being praised by everyone. It's amazing for the simple reason that it's a musical that isn't based on a pre-existing franchise or material. This is a totally original musical with new songs, and that's something we rarely get nowadays. I love the colors and the cinematography of this flick. It does so many great lighting tricks with so many popping, vibrant greens and reds and blues. It's like being transported into a film from the 50s. In fact, the entire movie really is a tribute to the cinema of the past, with nods to Rebel Without a Cause, Casablanca, and other popular musicals. This really does transport you to a time that doesn't exist anymore, a beautiful tribute to Hollywood. The songs are great and touch upon all the classic beats of a good musical. There's jazzy tunes and the slow, meaningful song. There's a great number right at the beginning that sets the tone for this upbeat, fantastic soundtrack. This is a rare case where I don't have a distaste for any of the music. All the songs just work and convey the emotions perfectly, and it's accompanied by a score that matches the same kind of atmosphere. Every tune can be hummed and remembered. But I gotta say, of all the songs, I'm still surprised that City of Stars won the Oscar. Sure, La La Land needed to win the Oscar regardless, but why for that song? I like it, but honestly, it's probably my least favorite of all these. Maybe people think differently, but I thought people liked Another Day of Sun or Audition more. Go figure. It's a movie that really pushes you to achieve your own goals, and it's a great thing to sit with when you're down on your own luck. It's inspiring, but with a somewhat sad ending that slams you with reality. It's about what you have to give up to gain traction for yourself. I really do enjoy a majority of La La Land, with good pacing, a good look, and good music. So why is it every time something about it irks me the wrong way? I love this movie, it'd probably be in my top 10 or 20 of 2016, but I still get annoyed by aspects of it, and I haven't ever been able to really put my finger on it. I'll at least give it a try. With this viewing, I tried not to let the music distract me and see it for what it truly is. Okay, so we have the two main leads. I like Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone. They are good actors for sure. They have great chemistry with each other, having been in a number of films before together. And it's their chemistry that almost makes this movie unbelievable. Yeah, there's a climactic scene where they have a fight and pretty much break up, and while Sebastian still helps Mia get to the important audition, they end things. Because of their chemistry and the sort of contrived way they have a fight, I almost feel like it doesn't work. It doesn't work because these two people would have been able to get over this. But I kind of understand it. I mean, Sebastian is too set in his ways and does things without discussion or talking about feelings. He has character flaws. But I almost feel like Mia doesn't have any character flaws. She has a dream to be an actress and seems to only fight for this dream for a couple minutes on screen. There's a quick scene where she mentions she's been doing it for 6 years, but when we don't see any of that, it makes her success seem really rushed. Then again, they also really rush Sebastian's success as well. I think it's great that they show a realistic side to the audition process and the difficulty of working as an amateur, but it's this realism that makes the conclusion less believable, to me anyway. It's not like Singing in the Rain, where the whole movie is a romanticized version of Hollywood. This movie tries to do both, and to me, it doesn't always work. I notice that a lot with Damien Chazelle's filmography, and yeah, he's a great director, and I know I'm probably a minority here, but he's done stuff like this in every movie that's always annoyed me. In Whiplash, everything is meant to be realistic, yet we do such crazy and preposterous things towards the third act that it really takes me out of it. La La Land did the same thing with the stupid way the couple doesn't make things work when they obviously could have, and with his newest flick, First Man, the attempt at romanticizing such a boring story was, to me, a failure. I know I'm alone on these criticisms, I get it, and I'm sure there's some great arguments for why he does the things he does, but this is just how I feel. The ending is unique and sad, but I just don't know. It seems to put a lot of weight on Sebastian's shoulders. If he just would have done things different himself, things would have worked out for both of them. But never in this alternate reality do we see his club becoming a thing. So whose version of history is this? Is this Mia wanting things to be different? Was this his way of looking at things? Or was it just giving an alternative way of how things could have gone? I don't know. I'm really reading into everything too much. I understand that it's meant to be a tale of love that just wasn't timed correctly, and it's very relatable, but believable? With these two characters who just work together almost too well, they should have gotten a different actor for Sebastian when it came to his asshole moments.
Wow, I'm just really going off right now, especially on a film that, in hindsight, I absolutely adore. I really get happy when I watch this movie, and I play the soundtrack on my phone almost all the time. It's a timeless film that will hopefully join the ranks of Singing in the Rain and The Sound of Music. It really is that good. But just like those older films, I wouldn't analyze the romantic relationships too much.
Thank you for watching the video. A special thanks to Chris, Lucas, and Ryan for supporting me on Patreon. If you'd like to be like them and get exclusive access to content and blogs, and even request reviews monthly, please click on the Patreon link, and thanks for your support.